do what he needs to do, and he's gonna terrorize them.
I will agree with you on the point
think?
that as it currently stands, like we all would take Eze as it currently stands. Downman starts. I'm talking about in the Downman starts in the Prem.
Yeah.
Ethan starts in the Prem. Saka starts and Gyökeres starts. I don't want to see no starts with Martinelli. I don't want to see no starts with Trossard. I don't want to see no starts with even Odegaard, because what you're saying there about what he brought more than Saka, we've been seeing it all last season. Ethan bringing more to this team than Odegaard.
I'd play Downman in the 10. I wouldn't even play him on the right.
And don't defend. And I'll tell him not to defend. Not to defend. You just stand there, you know, like Messi. Walk around. I want you, as soon as we get the ball, we give you the ball. Now it's your job. Now it's your job. Trust me, bro. We'll cook with. The thing is that Arteta, yeah, just this. Sorry, Ola. The Arteta's the problem because his number 10 doesn't play the way I'm talking right now. He has to defend.
Yeah.
So Downman won't be as good as he should be because that guy, North, you know where he is, yeah? He's got that fractional second where he can turn. And that just does a lot. You know the creativity problem that we have? That's the guy that can fix it. Even if Martinelli plays, even if Martinelli plays, Ethan, anybody, even if I play, because he will create that space because he's got that talent. Even if you attack him one-on-one, he can beat you. Second man, maybe. Because, you know, only Messi beats two people at the same time, three. But he's got that talent that can turn, shoot, shot. He's always looking for a problem. Gyökeres then can run off the defender. You know what I'm saying? Can create space, go back, drop back, hit him with the... There's a lot of things that I think Downman would be good in that number 10, but he can't defend. If he defends, no need to play Downman.
No, but that's why. But that's the thing that makes, for me, Downman better than Nwaneri, is Downman actually tracks back. He knows when to track back. So he understands that element of the game. I agree with you. Because I don't want any of our forwards to have the sort of like the instruction to continually get back into a defensive shape. Because to me, one of our biggest problems is it's very hard for us to transition because whenever we win the ball back, everybody is too deep in the pitch. So it makes it too difficult. But look, I don't even remember the last time I was smiling this much talking about an Arsenal player. Do you get what I'm saying? Like this brother, you look at him on the right, yeah? Every time the ball comes to his foot, he immediately turns and runs at his defender. Do you know how problematic that would be if he was in the 10?
Can I just say something, Hooks?
In the middle of the pitch, him receiving the ball in the middle of the pitch, turning and running immediately at the 6 or the centre back, whoever it is crazy. It's absolutely. And then you know what Downman won't do? He won't continually move over to the right side of the pitch like Odegaard does, which then takes space away from Saka to do what Saka needs to do. And do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not being funny.
Check this out, yeah. Check this out, brother. For me, I'm looking at Downman and I'm saying the last time, I won't go as far as Messi or anything like that, but the last time I see somebody as talented, as astute
at 15,
as Downman is at 15, it's Cesc Fabregas.
Cesc was 16 though.
Bro, yeah, and I'm just saying at a young age, and we've been hearing about Downman for a couple years, anyways. You know what I mean? We just didn't really see what it could do in man football, like to make Joe Linton look the way he did. You know what I mean? That was crazy, bro. That was wild.
Yeah, that was.
And Fabregas was taking a piece. Like, bro, when Cesc came into the team, we didn't even miss Vieira, brother. Like, do you understand how good you have to be for Vieira to leave your club and a young gun like Cesc step in and you don't even miss Fabregas? I mean, you don't miss Vieira. It was that mad. And it's been a while since I've seen a talent as astute like Downman is. And bro, I feel like, God, like I said, I've seen, you know, what you mans are thinking about Downman and maybe how he should be managed and shit. I say unleash that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I say unleash him.
Let him go.
Because the league, you know what I mean? You know what catches out the league the most? A player they don't know.
Yeah.
A player they can't predict, a player they can't plan for, a player they don't. They is a surprise.
Ethan last season, and he's bringing what we've been saying about Saka's game. You don't always need to look for the number 10. Beat your man by yourself, bro. Be unpredictable.
Just look at Palmer when it broke into the league, bro. Just look at Palmer.
That's why I tell you he's better than
Saka. They can't plan for him. Nobody, they don't know him.
Yeah, they don't know him, bro. It's a fucking. You know what? I'm just surprised. I'm so happy. Look at me. Look at me, bro. I know. Go back and it's Arteta, unfortunately, but it's just one more year. Don't worry. It's just one more year. One more year. We'll ride this through. But this guy, yeah, we need to keep him at all costs. We need to keep at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it won't work, but if this guy works, tie him down for 10 million, 10 years,
200k a week. I'd give him 200k a week now.
Oh, come on, man. You're going about. Come on, man.
Let him stay hungry. Let him stay hungry.
Whoa.
Okay, Rashid. Let me ask you. Okay, Rashid. Let's all have an honest conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who in the Arsenal team right now can dribble at their man with the ball and beat them?
Facts.
He's the only one. He's the only player.
Ethan had moments like he's not as good at doing that. But Ethan was
the way Ethan is, the way Ethan does it, and the way Max is showing, man. Max is on some Matrix shit, bro. Like he slows this whole team down. He's on some Matrix shit, bro.
Keep him hungry. Keep him hungry.
No, don't keep him hungry. Feed him. That's what Barca did with Messi.
Nah. Bro, look at the way Fergie used to do it with the young bucks, bro. He kept them humble, bro.
Barca fed Messi, bro.
Nah, bro.
That's why Messi became Messi. Because Barca fed Messi, bro. Like Pep told all of the other man, Ibrahimovic.
He ain't even had a season, Hooks, bro. He ain't even had a season.
Come on, bro.
You see the potential, but come on, bro.
I don't care, bro. Feed him, bro. Remember,
feed him like he's starving, you know. Man's yearly salary in 1 week, man. Feed him.
He seemed to get out the hood, bro. I know. I'm all about that, bro. I'll be real. I'm all about
feed
that.
Him, bro.
You got to everyone that does that, but like.
But man said, feed him.
I understand it.
50k, Rashid. Yeah, that's a lot of men don't even get that in a year.
Bro, come on, man. We're hustling out here. We're never gonna see that kind of money. I'll never see him.
He's got parents. I hear his parents are very, you get me, intelligent and good and all of that. Big up his parents. If your parents, if you watch this, Max Dowman, he's my favorite player at the moment. Won't lie in Arsenal. Not gonna lie to anybody. But
not your correct no go, no.
No, okay, cool. It's hard. It's difficult. Okay, right. From one of our own, it's Downman. In general, it's Gyökeres, isn't it? But by the way, I think. Now look at that this year. When Messi was young, Messi got fed. Yeah, he got fed. He got all the food, all of it. Pep gave him all the food. You see, Henry, Ibrahimovic, them man, they got the scraps. They got the vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Messi got the no boo.
He got the steak.
He got the steak. That's why he became Messi, bro. He became Messi because he got fed properly. Yeah, this is the thing. And sometimes you just gotta go. You just have to acknowledge, you're cold, like you're nang, and then what I'll do is I'll play you as much as possible, and your role is to like prove to me that my faith in you and your ability, I made the right decision. That's only gonna happen if we play him. I don't want to see Arteta do to Downman what he did to Ranieri, because if that's his plan. Get rid of
Arteta out? Are you Arteta out if that's his plan? Because that's his plan.
If that's his plan, get him
that's his plan.
If that's his plan, then do you know what? Okay, cool. If you're not gonna win me trophies, at the very least, don't destroy my youth. Do you get me? Because if you don't destroy my youth, at least whoever comes in next.
Hasn't he already? Emil Smith-Rowe. Come on, man. Emil Smith-Rowe was talented.
No, but he was. He got
a bit fat.
Yeah, Smith-Rowe's here.
Yeah, and Downman. I know what you mean. Yeah.
To me, Downman's the only the only other player that's come through our youth system that I'm looking at and going, I'm not sure yet if you're actually Downman's probably better than him at 15, but the 16, that's when it comes. We start talking.
Close.
Yeah, just before you continue, Hooks, I got a deep big up everybody.
Big up, man.
Fight
Salute.
Week show. Come check us out on there. We're gonna be running a show on prediction on the fight card that we got going on this weekend. So come check us out on there, man. And big up North, big up Rashid, big up Hooks. Salute to you. I hope you man enjoy your time in Spain. You know, I see what you man were doing in Spain, man. You man were moving. Hey, you man were moving like Pablo.
Hangover. Hangover, bro.
Yeah. Yo, salute, man. Salute. You look like you man had a good time, man. You look like you man had a good time, you know what I mean? So
movie, bro.
Man, big up yourselves, man. And yeah,
love,
we'll talk
man.
in the chat, people. Talk in the chat.
Love.
Big up.
Man.
Make sure you're subscribing to the Fight Week show, man.
I gotta go too, you know. Me talking about Max Dowman, I don't want to go. You get me? I don't want to go. Yeah. Well, I have to go, but I don't want to go. I'll be real. I understand completely.
Shoreditch is calling.
Man, them are calling. Listen, I have to. Sorry. We're already. But no. Oh, real talk, bro. That guy got me off my seat. You know how long it's been like? It's been like this. One of them ones like, yes, get in, kind of, you know, a little bit. But Max Dowman getting that penalty, bro. The way he's spun, even Joe Linton respect him. After the game, he was like, yo, come here, bro. Yo, that was a good game. I don't know what he said, but he's like, yo, well done. You get what I'm trying to say? He fouled him, but this guy's our future. Yeah, we got one more year with this Arteta. Yeah, he ain't gonna play in Hooks. Before he ain't gonna play him. I'm telling you right now, he ain't gonna play.
No, he must.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he does, because Lamine Yamal happened. Max Dowman can happen, bro. Yeah, anything can happen in football. You get me? But if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Play him first against the little Burnley, you know what I'm saying? Sunderland, start slowly and then we'll move him on. I know it's scary to start him with like Man United or City, or maybe Man United you can play him against. City or Liverpool, one of them ones. Even though I truly believe that guy can play right now. I really do believe it. But I'm not the manager. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It is what it is. But let's try, bro. Let's try. We could have the next thing in football, bro. We either get like 300 million out of him or 200 million out of him, or he's gonna win us a lot of trophies. Because I know there comes a time Arsenal gonna F up. We're not gonna get the right players. This guy's gonna turn around. Max Dowman's gonna turn around and be like, "Yo, you lot are not doing your job. I have to go." One of them ones. Yeah, I know Arsenal too well, but I hope it doesn't get to that. I'm gassed about him, bro. But it is where it is, man. Love for having me on. Big up to you, of course. Big up to Hooks. You know, actually, I agree with Hooks today. I really did agree about 90% of what he said.
Would you put him on 200K? You agree that
no, that was the 10%. I said 90. I said 90, bro. But big up, man. Love.
Big up Rashid, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Rashid. Arsenal Revolution TV, Rashid.
See you around, bro.
Make sure you're subscribing to Halftime Hooks as well. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. This one here, big up to you, bro. Hooks, you was arguing with the Palace fan Dan Potts on them winning the trophy recently. You sounded salty on Dan Potts' show. On Chelsea Football Club winning the Club World Cup preseason trophy. That's why I asked you on my first super chat, when will you win?
So the first thing, when it comes to the Palace fan, I don't care. I don't care that they won the trophy last season. No Crystal Palace fan can chat to me. Do you get me? And the thing is, I wasn't even salty. Do you know what I was doing? I was basically trolling a minute. Like, well, I thought you won the FA Cup. Why does Palace want Eze come to me? I didn't win nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like sometimes when I talk about things, people take it a lot more like they're reading too deep into it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's cool. Do you know what I mean? And then on the Club World Cup thing, like me personally, I only watched one game. And that's only because when I was in America, I was out somewhere and they had it on. I don't care about the Club World Cup. Do you know why? I wasn't involved in it. Do you get me? But obviously, Chelsea was involved in it. Big up, you won it. Winning it It's cold, but you get me. I wasn't involved in it, so why would I care about it? Like them winning the Club Cup has nothing to do with me. Do you get me? Has nothing to do.